you. Tough break for you. After that's just for you. Yes, please. One of those please trying to help you. Relax, Jack. Ready to go there. What are we ready to do? Here we go. Jack Gages gonna set the pace. Here we go into the bumpy bottom sector. tonight. Alrighty, everybody, I am down here in victory lane. Zach Davis pulls off the feature win. He's getting used to it down here. Last time he was out, he got the win as well. You're good, brother. Turning the car off, making sure everything's good to go. Zach, we're getting accustomed to this, man. Fun. Tell me about your run coming on with another checkered flag in 2025.
I just had to keep that 14 off and fast and keeping these things on the bottom is key. They're like dump trucks, man. They're huge.
You did a great job holding Harmon off. He was the story all night long. He was on your back bumper, but he never had a run underneath you because, like you said, you kept it to the bottom. What did it feel like inside the car? Did you know he was all over you?
I knew he was there. I get the bump in the corner, and and he was respectful. We were racing. It was good.
Awesome race up front for the lead. I'm sure you got a lot of people you'd like to thank.
Yeah, first of all, my girlfriend for letting me do this. She's how many months pregnant? 30 weeks. There we go.
All right, so he's got a couple trophies, but a bigger one on the way. Congratulations, brother, on your feature win. All right, catching up with the second place finisher. I feel like this is deja vu, but second place. I think you could have had the run to get by him, but you raced him respectfully. How did this feel compared to the dwarf car earlier?
These things are a blast. And they're so hard to pass because they're so close and even, and I hope it stays that way. So you really have to get a good run in order to pass somebody, but I'll take it. I've had a really good year. The car's awesome. I got my crew chief with me today, Cam. But I got to thank everyone that helps me out. Harris Installation, Student Transportation, Bumpy's Auto, Little Webs, everyone for coming out tonight. This is a real good day.
Hell yeah, let's give him a big round of applause. First for the dwarf car, second place here. Catching up, third place finisher, your points leader, Jake. You guys had a battle back there for third. You were in there a couple times. You raced respectfully. You backed off. You made a little contact. Put a great race on for the fans. What do you have to say for your night?
Yeah, it was definitely rougher than I expected. I think I'm supposed to say it was a good points night, but I'm so used to this car being on rails, being able to drive it with two fingers. The last couple of weeks it's been a handful. I think I got something bent or broken somewhere, but we'll figure it out. I kept the two young kids behind me, Alex Tangway and my own son Trevor. They're the ones chasing me in the points battle, so like I said, overall a good points night. A little rougher than I wanted it to be out there, but I tried to be as respectful as I could. I thought I had the inside at least 2 or 3 times, and I tried to do the best I could. I'm usually not a dirty racer, but
for the contact you made, you didn't wreck them. Nobody went in the wall. I mean, stuff happens. It's racing, but great run to you and your team. Schraber got into some issues in the beginning, so good points race overall for you. But shout out to you for your top 3. Do you have anyone else you'd like to thank?
The homie Show Law Motorsports team, Tangway Racing, Andrew Harmon, me out a couple times for this thing. Just everyone that supports.
Alrighty guys, give your own top 3 a big round of applause. We're about to go Mighty Truck Racing.